Good morning everybody. So today's practice is just going to be a quick practice to get you moving and get you energised for the day. It'll be also great if you're feeling a little bit lethargic, it's the middle of the day and you've got that afternoon slump, just to get the body reawakened and energised again. So we're going to start off in an extended child's pose. So take the knees out wide, big toes to touch, sit back towards the heels. Reaching the arms forward, melting the head and the heart down towards the ground. And if you're doing this early, you might feel a little bit intense, but just gently rock the hips from side to side. So I woke up this morning for whatever reason feeling a little bit anxious. The first thing I did was get into a child's pose. Just really helps you to feel grounded. Taking a few deep breaths. But don't worry if your hips are really quite high still. It just takes a bit of time to open up. So keep moving. And then if, like me, I'm also struggling with my hay fever at the moment, something else that you can do whilst you're in your child's pose, which is really great for that, is if you just roll the forehead gently back and forth, so you're rolling along the brow bone here. And what that does is it just really helps to alleviate any sort of stuffiness and tension and pressure in the sinuses. And just see if you can deepen the breath. Really breathing deep into the back body, into the side body, filling up the lungs, breathing in some fresh oxygen. It's going to really help to energise the body. As you're ready, walk the hands back towards you. Bring the knees in line with the hips. And just rock up so you're able to tuck your toes under. And then see if you can just make those pinky toes touch the ground. It can be quite hard for some of us. Just sitting up for a couple of breaths if that's okay. If not, you can bring your hands down to support you, just take away some of the tension. And then diving onto all fours. We're coming to tabletop. Spread the fingers really wide, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we'll start to move the spine, so our cat and cow. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly, the chest comes forward, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, rounding it back down. Keep that going for a few breaths and just add in any movements that you want to, anything that feels good. So maybe you do it in a circular motion. Maybe you start to circle the rib cage around. All we're really looking for is to get that sort of flexion and extension in the spine. Nice. Coming back to your neutral spine in your tabletop position. Tuck the right toes under, send the leg out behind you. And just gently rocking back and forth, pressing the heel towards the ground. Walk the right foot over, all the way over to the left, and turn to look over your left shoulder. So you're looking towards your foot. Inhale, come back to centre, bring the knee back down, other side. Extend the left leg out, pressing the heel away, just gently rocking back and forth. waking up the backs of the legs. And take that left foot all the way over to the right, turn to look over the right shoulder. One back to centre, bringing the knee back down. I'm going to kick the right heel up towards the sky and then start to make some circles on the hip. Let's do a few one way and then in the opposite direction. And then bring that foot all the way to the front in between the hands into your low lunge. Keep the left palm on the ground, extend the right arm out in front and start to circle the arm around. Next time the arm comes up to the top, keep it there. Just twist a little bit deeper towards the right leg. And bring the palm back down. Bring the hands to the thigh. Lifting the chest. And just see if you can sink the hips a little lower. Just stretching through the left hip flexor. And interlacing the hands behind the back. Draw the knuckles down and away. Lift the chest. Really squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. And gently release the palms back down. Shifting the hips back, straighten the front leg, flexing the toes towards the face. Inhale, bend into the knee, come forwards. Exhale, take it back. Couple more times. Then walking that right foot right over to the left. So it's sort of on a diagonal. Same thing. Inhale, lift the chest, bend the knee. Exhale, take it back. It should feel slightly different, getting into a different one of the hamstrings. And only folding over the leg as deeply as feels okay for you. Walking the foot all the way over to the right now. And again, inhale to come forward, bend the knee. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten that front leg. Just do one more. And coming back forwards, bring the foot back into the centre, plant both palms, tuck the toes and lift that back knee off. Have a little rock here, back and forth. And stepping that right foot back to meet the left, pressing the heels away, nice strong plank, and lower to the knees. From here, just walk the hands a little bit further forward, sit back towards the heels, and then you're going to come all the way forward. Allow the hips to drop down. Try and keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. We don't want to be all scrunched up. Shifting back again. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, take it back. One more. Coming back to your tabletop. Kick the left heel up this time, circling the hip again. So a couple of times one way and then changing directions. And stepping that foot all the way to the front of the mat into your low lunge on this side. Keep the right palm down, extend the left arm out, circling the arm up, round and down. And next time the arm comes all the way up, keep it there, twisting towards that left leg. Bringing the palms back down. Bring both palms to the thigh. Lift the chest, sink a little bit deeper. Interlacing the hands behind the back once more. This time see if you can have the opposite thumb on top. And draw the knuckles down and away, lifting the chest. Gently release the palms to the ground. Shift the hips back, flex through that front foot. Inhale, coming forwards. And exhale, shifting the hips back, folding over that leg. Walk the left foot all the way over to the right. Same thing, shifting the hips back, folding. Inhale, lift the chest, come forwards. Walking the foot all the way over to the left. So by changing the foot position, it's just helping us to really get all the way into every muscle in the back of the leg and also into the hips as well. Coming back to centre, plant the palms, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Just have a little rock here. And stepping the left foot back to meet the right, pressing the heels away, nice strong plank, lower the knees. So we're going to come to a seat, I'm just going to turn to face you. Taking the legs out in front. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. You're going to cross that foot over. If it's okay, you can bring the left foot behind. If not, just keep this left leg extended out in front. Can be quite intense on the outer hip sometimes. Inhale, sitting up tall. And as you exhale, bring the left palm over the right thigh, right fingertips go behind. Gentle twist towards the right. Try to keep the nose in line with the navel. We don't need to be using our hands to pull us back or trying to look over our shoulders. The twist's all in the spine, in the upper part of the spine. We don't need to drag the shoulders back. Come back to centre, just take a twist over to the other side. And back to centre, just going to change sides. So drawing the left leg in and then crossing it over the right leg, either keeping this right leg extended or bending the knee to bring the foot round. Inhale, grow really, really tall through the spine. As you exhale, wrapping the right arm around the left thigh. Left fingertips go behind. Twisting towards the left. Try and keep both sit bones grounded down. If you find that this left hip is lifting up, you probably need to take the right leg out long so that you're able to bring both sit bones down to the ground. And take a counter twist. Come back to centre, unravel the legs and find a comfortable seat. So it doesn't matter if your legs are cross or out long, just somewhere that's comfortable for you. Bring the arms down by the sides. And take a big inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead, bring the palms together to touch, and exhale, bring the hands down in front of the heart. Closing the eyes for a moment. Taking some deep breaths, really filling up the belly, filling up the lungs. And bowing the head. Namaste. I hope you feel more energised and ready to face the day. I know I certainly feel a lot better for that short movement. So enjoy your day.